What's your grief support language? Discovering the unexpected ways we feel seen, loved, and carried through loss. On my grief journey, I discovered something no one talks about, something that changed how I view care, support, and connection when you're grieving. We've all heard of the love languages, words of affirmation, acts of service, gifts, quality time, and physical touch. But somewhere in the depths of my grief, I began to realize I had something similar. I call it my grief care support language. I didn't come to this realization overnight. It happened quietly, over time, as I reflected on the handful of people who did reach out after I lost my mother. While many stayed silent, some out of discomfort, some out of not knowing what to say, there were a few who showed up in ways I will never forget. But it wasn't just that they reached out. It was how they reached out. Some of them unknowingly spoke directly to my heart. They expressed care in ways that felt personal, sacred, and deeply resonant. They spoke my grief support language, even if they had no idea that's what they were doing. What does a grief support language look? For me, it looked like someone remembering that honeybees are deeply symbolic to me and sending me a small gift with bees on it. It was a tiny gesture, but it said, "I see you." It was a text message on my mother's birthday, not to fix anything, but just to say, "I know today matters." It was a friend forwarding me a random internet post about bees because it reminded them of me. It didn't solve my grief, but it softened the edges. It said, "I haven't forgotten." These weren't grand gestures, but they were mine. They spoke to my spirit in the language I needed most. Why this matters? Grief is lonely. There's no way around that. But when someone shows up and speaks your language, the unbearable feels a little less heavy. Not everyone will know how to support you, and not everyone needs to. But knowing what actually resonates with you, and even gently sharing that with the people who love you, can change everything. You may not be able to name it at first, but you know it when you feel it. What's yours? Maybe your grief language is someone making you a meal. Maybe it's receiving handwritten notes. Maybe it's someone just sitting in silence beside you. Maybe it's being asked, what was their favorite song? Maybe it's someone checking in without expecting you to be okay. Only you can define what makes you feel truly supported. Reflect with me. Have you ever thought about the ways people have shown up for you during your grief? And of those gestures, which ones truly made you feel seen, loved, and less alone? Understanding your grief support language might not take the pain away, but it might help you find the light in it. And it might help someone love you better while you're finding your way through.